রাস্তা দিয়ে এসে তোমরা যখন এই মন্দিরের গেট এটা, তো এখানে মন্দিরের গেট দিয়ে তোমরা সিধা এন্ট্রি করলে ডাইরেক্ট ওই ভিতরে যেতে হবে। তো চলো ওই অবধি যাই আগে।
Basically, this is a ISKCON Bangalore's branch. We named and registered here as the name Hare Krishna movement. This movement is basically a branch. Why we are using the word branch is ISKCON Bangalore is a temple where we follow Swami Prabhupada's personal instruction. What is the personal instruction? Prabhupada ji told, next 10,000 years, he is a spiritual master. That is the principle we follow. He is our Diksha Guru even now, even though he is physically not there. So he made the concept of Ritvik system. He appointed a senior disciple to run this mission, like a railway department. Who is the owner now?
Government of India.
Same way, the board of directors will change the policies. Same way, Swami Prabhupada ji made institutional way of spreading Sanatana Dharma. So he is still guiding us through his books and his instructions. So that is how this is becoming ISKCON Bangalore's branch. Where we are having one more social project called Akshay Patra Foundation, which is just ground floor. Akshay Patra is a completely secular program. We also generate fund, as you are asking where the fund is coming. We also are getting supported by government, almost 50% to 60% state to state it varies. We get the government subsidy in the form of food grains. FCI, we get the food grains. Remaining funds we generate through CSR funds from the companies, and also we generate donation from the individuals as well. So this is how it became ISKCON Bangalore's branch. We named it as Hare Krishna Movement Kumar.
From which year you started in Kumar?
Okay. So this is ISKCON Bangalore's branch. We are here for the last 10 years. This particular temple is started 2 years back. 2021 we did the Prana Pradishta. There is a ceremony through which the deity installation happens. So from there we are doing this particular temple operation here. Previously we were in Uzan Bazaar in front of the Raj Bhavan. So we were doing there, and our purpose of this particular temple is, in India there are so many temples. So this particular temple, how it is different from other temple is, this is like an institute. Like how in IIT there is an institute, Guwahati University there is an institute. Similarly this is also an institute for what? To learn the science of God. भगवान का विज्ञान समझने के लिए एक इंस्टीट्यूट बनाया. That's why it's called ISKCON Center, or International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So India's one of the Vedic knowledge you want to promote to the entire world. So that is the main intention behind this particular temple, or we call it as Antarashtriya Krishna Bhavanamrit Sangh. Okay. So in India everybody has Bhagavad Gita, almost. But have anyone read the book? So when are you all planning to read?
Yes.
कब आप लोग पढ़ेगा?
We'll start. We
Will means you are telling in future.
Yes.
मतलब 60 साल का बाद.
No. Before that only we will start.
When? So this is the institute. You can make use of it if you are interested.
Here we every.
This is the institute, as I told. 365 days we are having classes. Morning 8 o'clock. Morning 8 o'clock, 365 days we conduct classes. I will share the schedule also. So that.
From which age the classes start? They can take a class.
Okay, very good question. So it's like, suppose college and all, with particular qualification is required. Here it is mentioned, Kaumaram Acharet Prajno. Kaumara means at the age of 6 one can learn. Not 16. 6 onwards one should know. What is the Bhagavad Gita knowledge and why one has to read? Also I will give a small justification. I don't want to give pravachan in this video. All bore ho jayega. There are 4 problems every one of us in this world suffering. 4 dukh hai sabhi logo. Amir hai, gharib hai, Indian, American, illiterate, scholar. Everybody suffering with 4 problems. And Bhagavad Gita, if anyone reads, can come out of these 4 problems. That's the reason one should read. And no technology gives solution to these 4 problems of human life, which every one of us suffers. What are the 4 problems? First one is disease. Everybody having some disease. Everywhere hospitals people are open. In front of our temple there is a JNRC hospital. थोड़ा आगे है नारायण हॉस्पिटल, इसको पास में है बाफना. इन सबसे बड़ा हॉस्पिटल आ गया एम्स. Means everybody is suffering. And there are so many diseases. What Bhagavad Gita offers is the lifestyle through which you can avoid disease. Prevention is better than cure. They say, no? So that is what the purpose. Another one is even somebody says no disease, also will be subjected to old age. Now you are all young, so you are moving around, taking selfie. But what about when you are getting old? Old means invalidity. 70 साल पहुंच गया, 80 साल हो गया. You cannot see, you cannot chew, you cannot digest, you cannot run. So where is the solution? Swami Prabhupada ji is the founder of ISKCON temple or Hare Krishna temple around the world. He traveled 14 times around the world. How many times? 14 times around the world. 70 years old man with having 40 rupees in his pocket. And he established 108 Krishna temple. 108 Krishna temple बना अकेला. स्वामी प्रभुपाद जी आप लोग प्रणाम किया ना. And he traveled 14 times and established Krishna conscious temples. And he wrote 70 volumes of books and published. His version Bhagavad Gita has distributed so far 40 crores in 80 languages. So press people has asked how it is possible. 40 रुपया लेके गए 4000 करोड़ को मंदिर बनाया पूरा वर्ल्ड में, कैसे संभव है? उस समय स्वामी प्रभुपाद जी ने बोला he used to chant this Hare Krishna mantra and his followers also made to chant. This is a secret. What is that secret? If anyone in Kali Yuga chant this mantra every day, at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever time you can fix up, you yourself can feel the development of consciousness happens. So that's why this particular mantra is called Yuga Dharma. Every Yuga there is a process to realize the truth or get perfection in life. And simply by chanting this mantra one can get. For example, in Assam, the same mantra was promoted by Srimanta Sankardev. You all know na, Mahapurush Sankardev. He also told, Naam jab karo, Bhagavad suno, life safal ho jayega. He is prachar. So we are doing the same purpose. And Swami Prabhupada demonstrated that even in old age has not affected him. He traveled tirelessly and spread the Sanatana Dharma. So disease, you can come out adopting the principles. Old age, you can come out. The old age will not affect you. Another two more problem is, one day you have to die. So where is the solution? आपका दादाजी किधर है? इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ किधर है अभी?
My grandfather is also
That's why where is he now?
gone.
We don't know.
We don't know.
This knowledge what we are spreading here, it will give the understanding of what is Atma and what will happen after death. This is the most important question everyone has in life. What is that? Who we are and why we are in this world and where we are. It's called fundamental questions. Suppose you see the sky. Any idea where we are? We are simply moving around in the earth. But this Bhagavad Gita knowledge gives the clarity of who we are, what we are and why we are. It's called fundamentals. Spirituality means don't think that doing something in tapasya in Himalaya. Wherever you are office or working or students, anyone can understand this knowledge and adopt the principles. That's why I told you it's an institute. And everyone in this world having 4 responsibilities. Okay, it's like a 4 wheel in a car. Imagine, so that you can easily relate this institute and you will also get benefit of this temple. What is the 4 responsibility? Everybody having professional responsibility. Is it not? Everybody having family responsibility. Is it not? And everybody have a physical responsibility. You have to take care of your body. And the 4th responsibility is spiritual responsibility. आपका आत्मा का आप बचाना. Because मृत्यु will come akela. Death will come alone. Whoever near and dear, you have to die alone. And nobody is going to die with us. But Shastra is telling, Na hanyati hanyamani sarire. In a time of death, only the body will perish, the soul never perish. That is what India's main knowledge. But what happened to the soul? Kya hoga? Which body it will take? It may become a tree also next life. 84 lakh different species exist. 84 lakh योनियों हैं. मनुष्य है, पक्षी है, जानवर है, मछली है. So depends on your karma, your development of consciousness that decides the next body. But whatever body you transmigrate, these four problems will come. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Birth, death, old age and disease. So this is the only institute can save the people from these four miserable conditions. And this institute is open for everyone. Here everyone will have four things. Whoever visits our temple, Krishna's darshan and Krishna ka naam, as you got this card, and then you will get Krishna's kitab. We are having 80 languages books. Sorry, 40 languages, 80 varieties of books we are having. So any language like Bengali, Assamese, Hindi, English, you can pick any one book and read. You will get a clarity about what is God, why so many gods in this world, why so many philosophy in the world. Everything you get a crystal clear clarification. And here, as I told, is a voluntary organization. There are some missionaries. We stay here. There is a brahmachari ashram here. Can you see?
Yes.
So we stay here missionaries, and we don't take salaries and holidays.
No, I want to know that from where this you all are giving education to everyone. So from where the money comes, who gives?
Okay, so everybody want to know. Not only to run the temple, we also running a project called Akshay Patra Foundation.
Yes.
This is one of the social initiative inspired by Swami Prabhupada. Swami Prabhupada ji told, wherever ISKCON temple or Hare Krishna mandir is there, 10-kilometer radius, no one should die out of hunger. 10 kilometer radius में भूख में कोई मत मरना. This is instruction he has given. To implement that, we are doing this Akshay Patra. So Akshay Patra feeds 50,000 children, school children, so that they will get food as well as education. We give the food inside the school, government schools. So people first question ask, 50,000 बच्चों खाना खिलाने को पैसा किधर से आ रहा है? हम लोग having one simple formula. You can also adopt. नारायण का पाव पकड़ लिया तो लक्ष्मी आएगा पीछे. This is a formula. You should run behind Narayana's seva or Krishna's seva. The first seva is chanting the holy name. Just you need not worry about anything. Swami Prabhupada ji is a proof. He was having 40 rupees in his pocket. He went to America and preached. 40 rupees लेके अमेरिका जा सकते हैं, जालुकबारी तक जा सकते हैं, वो भी पैसा ज़्यादा 40 रुपये जय गुरु गेट तक जा सकते हैं. But he demonstrated. It's like, how to understand this? Is it a miracle? Not only in his life, all his followers' life it is happening. I did my M.Tech from NIT Trichy.
Wow.
I worked in defense as a scientist in DRDO for 6 years.
Wow.
But still, the satisfaction was not there. Something is vacuum in life. What is that? Why I have born? That is no clarity. Life may how to live, people are explaining. Why I have to live? Nobody is giving clarity. So after reading Prabhupada's book, I understood that what is the real purpose. The real purpose of life is to get God realization or self-realization, so that you can save yourself and save others. In defense, people kill the another fellow beings, but here we save the people. That is the difference.
One day I came, there is some Sapat day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I want to know that what are the stages of the Sapat?
Okay. It's like we having a system of Diksha ceremony. See, Sapati means like kind of vows we take. Suppose
So,
if
sir,
you...
first of all, I want to know the meaning of why Sapat. Why
Very
do we,
We
call
should
it
not
Sapat?
use the word Sapat. Sapat is, I can say, RSS language. Here, this is a temple. Entire world, the people are involved here. Okay. Even we are having temples in Pakistan also. So this is not a Hindu temple. Keep in mind. This is Sanatana Dharma. 1,000 years back, there is no Islam. 2,000 years back, there is no Christianity. 3,000 years back, there is no Buddhism. 5,000 years back, there is no Hinduism. Then what was there before? Sanatana. Perfect. So we are promoting Sanatana Dharma, where we believe, not believe, God is one, and we are all His eternal servant. By serving Him, rest everything will happen. Like putting water in the root of the tree, the entire tree will flourish. You need not worry about how the flower will come, how the fruits will come, how the branch will be strength. You need not worry. You just pour the water in the root. rest everything will be taken care. So if you chant this mantra, rest everything, social problem, family problem, physical problem, mental problem, dental problem, spiritual problem, intellectual problem, everything will be taken care.
But they told us that there are some stages are there.
I'm coming to that point. You are asking a question which is PhD question, but anyhow, let me explain. Everybody having a parents' relations, even a cats and dogs having. Nothing big, great in human life I am having this. But only in human life you can take second birth. What is that? Tvija. Tvija means reborn. You can reborn. Reborn means first birth given by father and mother. Second birth is given by Veda and Guru. To know the real father. That is called initiation. So for initiation, here we follow certain commitments we give. What is that commitment? We stop doing 4 sinful activities and we'll start chant this Hare Krishna mantra. So this is the condition. So anyone can adopt this. Any aged people can take this oath. We call this oath. English, Hindi mein sapat bolte. Oath means we are committing that we stop eating meat. Because as long as we kill an animal, you cannot advance in spirituality. Because in Krishna's creation, everybody is equal. Krishna is a god for even animal beings, not only human beings. So Krishna told in Gita, Sarva yonishu kaunteya aham bija prajapita. Means Krishna is a god for all the yoni, all the species, not only human species. 84 lakh species, he is a god. So how he will allow one species to kill another species and eat? For him, equal. So that's the reason first you should avoid eat. Then what one should eat? That is also given in Gita. Sometimes people think that Gita means some kind of religious book. No. Gita gives the knowledge what one should eat, what one should not eat. When one should sleep, one should not sleep. When one should have sex, one should not have sex. That much detail is given. And Krishna told in Gita what one should eat. For example, mention Patram, Puspam, Phalam, Toyam, Yome, Bhaktya, Prayachati. These 4 is for human consumption. Patram means leafy, any leaves category. Pushpa means flowery. Phalam means fruits. Even a rice dal is also fruit of a plant only. That category is allowed. Toya means water or milk. These 4 for human consumption. If you take these 4, you are not committing sin. But if you eat murgi kayega, anda kayega, bakri kayega, you can eat. You can misuse your free will. But next life you will become murgi or anda or machli.
That's why I don't even know all this thing.
The word mamsahar. The word mamsa is a Sanskrit word. Come from the word mam kadati. What you eat, you will become next life that. That is how the nature works. It is not that I can eat whatever I want. You are implicated. Only in human form, you are implied by karmic results. Animals will not do any bad karma. Tiger will eat only the deer. It will not eat the grass. But human beings do left and right everything. So we are subjected to karmic results, consequence. So one has to be educated. So this institute purpose is to educate the people about what is God and what is dharma. See, sometimes people say, I don't believe in God. Fine. But what about Bhagavad Gita exists? How from where it came from? Even in Supreme Court of India, they keep the Bhagavad Gita and make a promise. So India's topmost knowledge is Gita. Even in Assam, the people worship the book Bhagavad inside the Namkar. But unfortunately, nobody having time to read the book. घर में है पूजा करते, but time नहीं है टांग और खिताब. इसलिए प्रभुपाद जी made small books. Even 30 रुपया 20 रुपया का भी किताब मिलेगा. You take one small book and read. Suppose you want to go to purchase a sweet for some party, 10 kg you want to purchase. Will you directly go and purchase in the shop? First what you will ask? Sample दे दो. Sample अच्छा है तो 10 kg order करेगा. So please take one small book today and read. Then you will know what actually it gives. Even Americans become Vaishnavas. Why not Indians? That is the power of this institute. and it is a completely free institute. Anyone can walk in. Morning 4 o'clock our temple opens. 4 o'clock is a midnight for you. Huh? It's called Brahma Muhurta.
We also woke up at 4 o'clock. That's
Today. So by association you can wake up daily also. See, because Gandhiji told one of the tips is early to bed, early to rise makes the man perfect and wise.
Perfect and
So this is the system. So here every day temple starts at 4:15. Okay. So this is how this.
What are the timings to this?
You can show the card. Back side it is written. The temple timings. That is the daily schedule. Mornings 4:15. There are 5 aratis happens. Mangala Arati, Darshana Arati, and Poga Arati, then Sandhya Arati, and Saina Arati. Morning 4 o'clock till night 8 o'clock. In between 1 to 4 also we give the rest to the Lord. Afternoon 1 to 4 also temple will be closed. And festival days those time also will be open. So now we are having a festival. For coming festival is Janmashtami, Krishna's appearance day. We are planning 4 days Mela, August 18th, 19, 20, 21. But before Krishna comes, Balram ji aaya, unka bada bhai. So we are planning to celebrate 12th August, Balram Purnima. And before that there is one event called Julan Yatra, August 8th to 12th. Every day evening in this place, in Yajna, it is called Yajna Shala, where we are planning the Radha Krishna's Julan Yatra will happen. People have the opportunity to sing the Lord. So ultimately Bhakti means Rishikesa Risikena Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Whatever you are having senses, that senses has to be used for the master of the senses. That is called Bhakti. You can use your mouth to sing the glories. You can use your eyes to see the Vigraha. You can use your nose to smell the incense offered to the Lord. You can use your ears to hear the kirtan. You can use your hands to play kartal. You can use the entire body to dance in front of the Lord. That is called Bhakti. The more you do, you will feel more pleasure. It is called spiritual pleasure. More you gratify your senses, the more you will be frustrated in life. You have to use your senses for the service and master of the senses, called Krishna. Krishna, another name is called Hrishikesh. Hrishik means senses. Hrishikesha means master of the senses. You should use your senses for the master of the senses. That is called Bhakti. So this is an institute which teaches what is Bhakti. This is an institute which teaches the science of God. So this is a brief. So more information you can attend our classes. We made our classes online also. Like COVID time, college, schools and all running online. So we made our daily Bhagavatam class also online. There is a number given. There you can WhatsApp your name. You will be included in our temple WhatsApp group, where you will receive every day morning 8 o'clock Zoom meeting link, where you can also hear Bhagavatam. Out of 7 days, 4 days we play the recorded lectures of Prabhupada ji himself. He delivered 7,000 lectures throughout the world, traveling to spread the Sanatana Dharma. And another 3 days our temple president Prabhuji will give the class. So when the temple president Prabhuji is giving morning class, you can interact also in Zoom time. You can ask questions. It's not blind following. So you are all most welcome to make use of this
And
institute.
last question I want to know, with the malas, what is the 3 mala, 4 mala?
Okay. So this is basically Swami Prabhupada ji told one nice example. What is this called? Ganti mala. Why one has to wear? Suppose in street the corporation people come for catching the dogs. You observe, sometimes corporation will control the street dogs, they will catch the dogs.
Yes, sir.
But if a dog wearing a belt, they don't catch the dog. Why?
They are
Suppose a dog
Resident.
wearing a belt, they won't catch.
they are resident
Yeah, it's a residential, it's having master.
master.
You're getting? So to show to the world, I am having a master. Krishna is a master. Okay, so that is also a purpose. And when you make the supper,
The 3 mala, 4 mala.
that is, Ganti mala means made up of Tulsi. Tulsi Maharani is considered as the topmost devotee of Krishna. So it has to be touched the body. And also when anyone wears, Shastra says this Ganti mala at the time of death, Yama Tutas will not come and touch the body. Rather, Vishnu Tuta will come and take us to the Krishna's abode. That is the power of just wearing this. Of course, the consciousness also matters, and following the 4 regulations. One is no meat eating. Next is no illicit sex. third one no gambling, and fourth one is no intoxication. So if anyone want to advance in bhakti, one has to avoid these four. I'm repeating: no meat eating, no illicit sex. Illicit sex means beyond the institution of marriage, aveda stri sang mat karna, and no intoxication, cigarette, liquor, you should avoid, including tea and coffee if possible. दूध पीना चाहिए because tea coffee में है nicotine. It's also mild intoxicator. And fourth principle is no gambling. We should not indulge in things which disturbs your mind. So these four principles you should avoid, four bad habits, and chant Hare Krishna, your life will be successful.
Thank you, Prabhu, for such a beautiful speech you have given. We have learned very much. Thank you, Prabhu, for your crucial time you have given. We will like to come again.
Keep come. Not only one time. This is an institute. Institute का एक दिन नहीं जाते ना, हर दिन जाते. So institute में classes होती. Institute means there is a books. Institute means there is a professor, and you are all students. You are all day scholars. I am hosteler. I am admitted here. You are all coming and going.
Thank you.
And institute means there is the exams also. So we conduct every year the exam. One who passes, one who chants one mala, 2 mala, 4 mala. When he reach 16 mala every day chanting, you will be given Diksha directly from Prabhupada. So that is one of the greatest opportunity. One has to gradually grow spiritually also.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. These are all the way we are planning to expand. We are also planning on Gurukul setup also, so that the people in young age can get the knowledge of spirituality, and they develop the value of what is Indian philosophical system. So we are having a future plan of starting a Gurukul here, and also this preschool is already started.
Oh, where it is school?
Here we are having a lecture hall here.
Okay.
Every day morning 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock the school also runs here. So we appointed teachers. They will teach the children and teach slogas, Ramayana, Mahabharata also along with them, so that they will develop both. Above the flower, lotus flower.
No.
Some they call it as Surai.
So,
On top of that there is one book is kept.
yeah.
What is written? Bhagavad.
Bhagavad, okay.
In Assam they worship the book Bhagavad. So in topmost position they kept the book Bhagavad. But nobody having time to read. So this is the temple one can explore. What is the secrets of Bhagavad? One of the secret I will tell you. Suppose somebody asks you the question, where are you? What will be your answer?
Where?
Are you now?
Where I am at
Guwahati.
Guwahati,
Where is Guwahati located?
Assam.
Where is Assam? Where is India?
Our
Solar system.
solar system.
Where is the solar system? Milky Way galaxy.
Okay.
Where is this galaxy? It's inside the universe.
Yes.
Where is this universe? There is no answer. Is it not? ब्रह्मांड किधर है? उसके बाहर हम लोग आंसर नहीं है. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam mentioned there are so many universes exist. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti. There are crores and crores of universe exist. Okay. Now science is now using the word multiverse. Not only this universe, multiverse. The multiverse concept is there in Bhagavatam in the first page. 5,000 years back, how they know about multiple universe? That is the power of this. I am telling one secret. Like
That is the power of Bhagavad.
Huh?
That is the power of Bhagavad.
The information is written by Veda Vyas himself personally, and this book is called Grantha Avatar. Means literary incarnation of Krishna. भगवान का ग्रंथ रूप में हुआ तो इसको बोलते हैं श्रीमद् भागवत. It contains 18,000 slogas, 12 volume book. So one of the very most important book one should read before death at least once.
সো এটা হলো মেন এন্ট্রেন্স. তো তোমরা এদিক দাও উপরে উঠতে পারো ফার্স্ট ফ্লোরে, আর এই সাইডটা দিয়ে উঠতে পারো. এটা দিয়ে উঠে ফার্স্ট ফ্লোরে তোমরা ডাইরেক্ট মন্দিরে চলে যাবে. এই হলো বিল্ডিং মন্দিরের, আর এইটা হলো 2 নম্বর গেট. কারণ কি এদিক দিয়ে সব ফুডের আর বাকি যাবতীয় গাড়ি টাড়ি আপ ডাউন হয়. যত খানা ডিস্ট্রিবিউট হয় সব কিছু এদিক দিয়ে আপ ডাউন হয়, এটা 2 নম্বর গেট বলে। আর ওই সামনে দিয়ে আছে 1 নম্বর গেট, এই সাইডটাতে আছে মন্দিরের টয়লেট, আর এই সাইডটাতেও আছে, দুইটাই ইউজ হয়। আর তোমরা পুরো ক্যাম্পাসটা এখন দেখতেই পাচ্ছো, এদিকে এখানে লেখা আছে স্টাফ রুম এটা। আর পুরো বিল্ডিংটা তোমাদেরকে একবার দেখিয়ে দিই, খুব অনেকটা বড় রুম নিয়ে এটা বানানো হয়েছে। আর তোমাদেরকে যেমনটা বলছিলাম, এটা অক্ষয়পাত্র ফাউন্ডেশনের গ্রাউন্ড ফ্লোরটা ওরা মেনটেন করে লাইক। আর হলো উপরে হলো হরে কৃষ্ণ মুভমেন্টের মন্দির। তো এই সাইডটাতে এখানে অক্ষয়পাত্রের বোর্ড আছে। আর এখানে ভিতরে সব অফিস রুম, আই থিঙ্ক কিচেন আই থিঙ্ক সব ভিতরেই আছে, এখানে সব বানানো হয়। এটা পুরো বাইরের গার্ডেন এরিয়াটা তোমরা দেখো, খুব সুন্দর একটা এরিয়া এখানে। তো এই হলো হরে কৃষ্ণ মন্দিরের ক্যাম্পাস। আসবেন আপনারা সবাই, যে ভিডিওটা দেখছেন সবাই শেয়ার করুন। এই মেন গেট দিয়ে এসে এদিক দিয়ে আসার পর তোমরা এদিক দিয়ে একটা এন্ট্রি আছে আর ওই দিক দিয়ে একটা এন্ট্রি আছে। তো এদিক দিয়ে ওঠার পরে তোমরা ডাইরেক্ট ফার্স্ট ফ্লোরে এসে যাবে। আমি নিচের রাস্তাটাও একবার দেখিয়ে দেবো তোমাদেরকে। খুব সুন্দর একটা পরিবেশ, গ্রিনারি এরিয়া করা আছে, এখানে কার্পেট পাতা আছে। আর নেক্সট টু হরে কৃষ্ণ মন্দির পুরো টেম্পলটা এখানে আছে, তোমরা দেখতেই পাচ্ছ। আর এখানে একটা ছোট্ট ক্যান্টিন টাইপ আছে। আর এখানে ভিতরে সব প্রোগ্রাম সব কিছু আলোচনা করা হয়। এখন ভিতরে কিছু ভাগবগীতা পাঠ হচ্ছে। আর এদিকে তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ খুব গ্রিনারি এরিয়া, এখানে গাছালি সব লাগানো হয়েছে। তো চলো তোমাদেরকে মন্দিরের ভিতরটা দেখাই। এই দিক দিয়ে দুটো সিঁড়ি বানানো হয়েছে এন্ট্রির জন্য, খুব সুন্দর একটা মানে পরিবেশ। এখানে তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ ভিতরে কিছু গীতার কিছু ডিসকাশন হচ্ছে। আর এই হলো মন্দিরের ভিতরটা। তো এই সাইডটাতে একটু লাইব্রেরি টাইপ আছে। এই সাইডটাতে তোমরা কিছু যদি শ্রীকৃষ্ণর বুকস অ্যান্ড অল যদি কিনতে চাও এখানে পেয়ে যাবে। আর এই সাইডটাতে আছে লাড্ডু গোপালের জন্য ড্রেস, সব কিছু রাখা আছে। আর এখানে তোমরা এসবও পেয়ে যাবে, এখানে লাড্ডু গোপালের মূর্তি অ্যান্ড অল ড্রেস, সিংহাসন সব কিছু পেয়ে যাবে। আর এটা ভিতরে স্ট্রাকচার। এই দেখতে পাচ্ছ এটা মন্দির আর কি। এখানে বেশি জোরে কথা বলতে পারছি না কারণ এখানে কিছু প্রোগ্রাম হচ্ছে। তো তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ এটা। The experience that Mahatma is our whole life. And still you are still you may go on giving service in the messenger of God, but nobody will listen. আর এটা হলো সাইডের রাস্তাটা তোমাদেরকে যখন দেখালাম, এদিক দিয়ে সিঁড়ি দেওয়া আছে। আর তোমাদেরকে একবার টেম্পল টাইমিংটা দেখিয়ে দিই। এখানে খুব সুন্দর করে লেখা আছে, তোমরা দেখতে পারো। 4:15 থেকে সকালের প্রোগ্রাম শুরু হয় আপ টু বিকাল মানে রাত্র 8টা অবধি। এখানে পুরো ডিটেলসগুলো লেখা আছে কখন কি হবে, সেই মতে তোমরা যেটাতে কমফোর্টেবল হয় টাইম মতো এসে অ্যাটেন্ড করতে পারো প্রোগ্রামে। তো খুব ভালো লাগবে তোমাদেরও। আমি এটা হরে কৃষ্ণ মন্দিরের শিডিউল টাইম টেবিল দেওয়া আছে। আর হরে কৃষ্ণ মন্দিরের লেআউট এটা কমপ্লিট। আর কোন দিক দিয়ে ঢুকে রাস্তাটা এখানে পুরো ডিটেলস দেওয়া আছে। এখানে ব্রহ্মপুত্র ব্রিজ পার হয়ে আইআইটি ক্যাম্পাসের সাইড দিয়ে জিএনআরসির সামনে।